Broadcasting to Stoke-on-Trent and the world. This is Six Towns Radio.
So we're at V Festival 2012 and we've just got the opening from Dodgy. How did it go, guys?
It was really good, actually. Really good. Really enjoyed it.
We just about held out the rain, which is good for one of the songs that you played, Staying Out for the Summer.
Yeah, but it does say in the lyric, it's kind of a win-win with that one. Staying out for the summer, playing games in the rain.
Yeah.
So then it was like, so we were never going to be, having one of those songs like I Can See Clearly Now the Rain Has Gone, when it's raining at a festival, is a faux pas. You don't do that, but Staying Out for the Summer, you see, you can play it even in the rain. I just call it playing games in the rain.
You played in Stoke not long ago at the Full Moon. Yes. Do you remember that one? How was that one for you?
Really good, actually, I think.
I've got to ask about that, because being from Stoke, I need to ask about that one.
I didn't even know when it was. I mean, we've done so many gigs this year.
Yeah.
So we're promoting a new album, so for the last 2 years, really, we've just been constantly gigging and working our way back up into the public eye. Do you know what I mean? So, trying to cajole our way in there. We're doing it very much ourselves. Dodgy is like we have a friend who puts our records out, and we've done it all ourselves. It's great, to be at V Festival, brilliant, it shows that you're being recognised.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So does touring still have the same buzz for you as it did like in the early 90s when you started out?
I think to all of us, really, it means a lot more. In the 90s, we were like sort of caught up in a wave, and it was like sort of, bands were the thing. This is before Simon Cowell and his X Factor. This was bands were the thing, and we just happened to be in London doing our thing as a band. Traditionally set in. We wanted to explore traditional English music, which obviously in the last 50 years you've got the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and you've got the 50s and the 40s, and you've got all this wealth of music that is from England and where we're from. So kind of like maybe that was like the start of Britpop in a way,
Yeah.
taking your references from English bands.
Then a lot of bands have reformed from that time, and they're sort of playing the old songs still, but you've come back with brand new material.
Yeah.
Like you've had a new album out this year.
Yeah.
Is that something that you really wanted to push, like the new material?
Yeah, you can only really, I think there's a conversation has to be had between a band that reforms is, what are we going to do next? Do we do another album, or do we wait 5 years and do another tour and do the old ones? Now that's, obviously people's lives change. When you get to your 30s or 40s, your lives change, you have kids and stuff, it changes. So the actual, it is in some ways a young people's sport, music, but the fact is that we're older now. We choose that, we chose that, and we've all made the decision, and now Dodgy will be here till one of us dies. That's it.
That's a scary thought.
No, but that's it. Yes, please. Cider, please. Thanks, man.
So Stand Up in a Cool Place, new album.
Stand Up Right in a Cool Place.
Stand Up Right in a Cool Place.
Yeah.
Right. How do you think that's gone for you? Are you happy with it?
It's a total success. I mean, it is a real total success. To do something, in a barn in Malvern, in my studio, get the guys together and do it there. Then to recording that with the influence of the Malverns, nature, folklore. Worcestershire is like a wealth of folklore. So it's all around you. You haven't got to look far. So you get encouraged by it and excited by it. The whole thing of doing an album ourselves was really brilliant. And then we mixed it in Texas with a guy that did Midlake and John Grant, who were a big influence. Not an influence, maybe just like a nod in your head and going, I understand now, I know where they're coming from. So we got to work with someone we really liked, and then great reviews. So it's been, we're already working on the next album. We're so excited by it, because new music, you're only as good as your last album. Do you know what I mean? And I think we're getting really good now, as a live band. We're just working it to go out and do as many gigs and play all those old songs that you wrote 20 years ago would be like work. This isn't like work. That would be like work. That'd be like, and I'm not dissing anybody that does it at all. I'm not dissing. This is not a snipe at any reformed bands that you mention. It's like not a snipe. You choose your own thing. We have to do new songs. Even though we've got hits.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you're going to be pushing on with new material again in the near future. So is there any plans yet for a new album already?
Yeah, we're going to start. We'll start in November, and then we'll hopefully have it recorded by the end of February. We're going to go to Texas hopefully to record it this time. So and just go out to get it all rehearsed up and go out there. It's very simple now. The music industry's changed so much. It's a total different beast, and the only way you can exist is make your own music industry and be yourselves. be your band, go out, book your gigs, do your gigs, meet people, talk to people, you know, and you never know, radio or the media, the digital media might go, oh, Dodgy back in. You don't have to, the thing is, we don't rely on them. That's the great factor is, we haven't needed that, and we can be here, and people can go, oh, Dodgy back. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you don't need them. It's not, they're helpful, but don't go out just to get them. Do your own thing, and then they might come along, you know?
So will you be hanging around today, or?
Well, we aren't. We're going to go at 3, and we're driving over to Chelmsford so we can see another reform band, Stone Roses, go through a lot of songs that they wrote in 1985. But but the thing is, with Stone Roses, they wrote brilliant songs. So the first lot are brilliant. So we're really looking forward to it. We played with them back in the day, back in the 90s, and it's going to be really nice to see them together as a band. You know,
with the Stone Roses, do you wish that they'd have made new material for the comeback?
That is really up to them. I mean, they're very capable of it, but you know, the thing is, there's got to be a magic in the thing with Dodgy is a magic in the 3 of us. We're very, you know, we're all individuals on our own, but together there is a greatness, and we've all played with different people, we've all played in different bands, but the 3 of us together, there's something bigger than some of parts, you know, and it's up to the Stone Roses really what they do next. I mean, do they need to make another album? No. Do people want another album? Yes. So, you know, it's like, but can they block out all this stuff that's going on and be creative? Creativity isn't having loads of money in the bank, because it's so easy to go shopping or go on holiday and not go in the studio and work hard writing songs.
And that's why.
Can I come in on that?
Yeah.
Matthew from Dodgy. Hello, hi. The Stone Roses, when they first came out, they said something. It was all about collectivity, it was all about community, it was all about being together, and that's what the Stone Roses had, and they blew everyone out of the water, because it was all about, when you saw Ian Brown and John Squire doing interviews together, it was all about the fans. It was never about the band, it was all about the fans. It was all about us. We're all in this together, and their songs were all about, come on, we're all in this together. So if their new songs are all about us, bringing us forward to a new place, then I'm well up for the Stone Roses.
It's going to be a gospel album on that count.
Do you guys feel that Dodgy have still got that connection as a band then?
Together, absolutely together. Whether we've got that connection with the mass public of Britain, that's yet to be seen, and we'll work on that. But together as a group, yes, definitely.
Right, well, thanks very much for your time, guys, and enjoy the Stone Roses.
Thank you.